Now then, welcome back to Nemsun the Bat on Utopia³. Yep, I'm just scoping things out, having a look around and looking at what people are doing, where things are being built, how things are looking, and starting to figure out this corner over here. Now, I've finished up all this. I'm quite pleased with it. I didn't do the statues on the sides in the end, and I do need a better light source. A better light source most definitely, because I don't like the torches on there. But I matched it all in. I did the two towers, the stairs are all done now. I've finalised all this area. I was sort of planning on doing this in an episode, but I got a bit carried away and just sort of, once I put the wall there, it didn't look right. When I just cleaned the wall up, it didn't look right. So I had to do something fancy there. And already, Carbar has claimed the shop over here for this little town shop. And Minnie has claimed another shop over here. Minnie's new to the server, joined yesterday. Day before yesterday? Day before yesterday as you're watching this. This is Lord Raccoon's townhouse. And very elegant it does. Very lordly it does look too. Oh yes. Well, aside from what everyone else is doing, go and watch their videos. Right? You should be used to this now. Go and watch everybody's videos so you know what's going on Utopia³. I've been planning out something. Now, I've taken this level here. This sort of floor level that I've given myself. It's kind of like a floor level. It's just sort of there. Get a little bit of the lower level, which means that that's going to be some sort of hall and maybe a balconies or something. I don't know how that's going to work out yet. But just from the sort of the level of it, I've taken that sort of level and I'm taking that level across here and it matches in with this level here. But I think that this area here needs to be something fairly dramatic. Something big. I'm going to do a big build. Something big. And I reckon it's going to come out quite a ways. Like all the ways over to here. I think so. They're bad guys down on the floor. I need to get some sleep. Make it day. So, anyway, I started planning out where I think an entrance to a slightly curved area. A slight curve to it just there. Meaning that it looks like it's a part of a bigger curve altogether. And have some sort of domed roof on the top. So I had a look around for some schematics to use the Schematica mod. And I found something that I think I like. Now, yeah, should we do it at night time? Yeah, let's do it at night time. Let's have a look at this schematic. Show. Thank you. Now, ignore all the purple, because obviously all the purple is things that don't go where the schematic thinks they should go. And the ghost blocks are where I should be placing stuff. Now, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. I've got to say, that's pretty big. But that's Schematica. Schematica can make it much, much quicker and easier for me. And I will get a lot of frame rate lag while I've got the schematic open because it's doing all those little updates over there. So I'm flying around very carefully to give you a rough idea of what it is that I'm thinking about putting here. It's pretty good. I found it on Planet Minecraft. They do lots of really cool MC Edit schematics. And Schematica can use them and just bring them into your world like this. So you can build epic structures with ease. It's all part of the Modpack. It's all there just to build delight. See, I don't want it to take me too long. I don't want to make it my life's work, building these structures at spawn. This first one I did completely off my own imagination. This one, I wanted to get at least a dome right, because I don't feel confident actually doing a dome like this. I don't feel confident actually putting the blocks in the right places. I need a guideline. And this is perfect as a guideline. It gives me an exact globe of glass and all that sort of stuff. Gives me exactly what I need, and I just place the blocks. And I can place modified blocks as well. I don't need to place the vanilla blocks. But for starters, I'm probably going to use a bit of the vanilla. Also, this gives us a fairly large platform on the top here. So here will be sort of like a great plateau. A hall of meeting people. People can come and meet in the plateau and have a good look around at surrounding areas. Almost like a very, very good vantage point of everything. Including what's going on in the spawn town. Spawn citadel. And over at the docks that way. And out towards the stables that way. Now, I'm going to have to get on with at least making the first part of this structure. And we haven't got a lot of materials. Teddy, let me turn that off because it really is quite laggy when you're running all of those graphical things there. And my computer isn't the best in the world in the first place. I can barely record as it is. That's the books. Teddy made a load of stone, I think. He's got this auto smelter cooking device here. And he's got a fair bit of stone. I've already nicked 4 stacks. And I think I've got some more just sort of kicking around somewhere. Well, a bit of that stuff. And yeah, a few more bits and pieces here. So I'm going to start by outlining it rather than building it. I want to at least outline it first. So I want to get the overall scale of it. And then we're going to need a hell of a lot of sand for that dome. So I'm going to end up going to find a big desert or beach or something. But let me make it day and make a start and at least get this sort of front area here to cover in the inside bit. So that Teddy and other people can actually start working on some sort of insides. Alright, I'll be back in a bit with a good chunk of progress. Alrighty then, progress report. I've nearly, you can see I'm just finishing off the last little bit on the top of what would be under the dome. And it's quite a big place. Quite a big place. I know it was a big schematic. You saw that it was a big schematic. I don't expect to get it done in a single episode. But I was trying to get as much done as I possibly could during this episode. And I was hoping to get more done before coming back and saying, look what I've done. But I haven't. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big project. Pretty big indeed. Let's have a look. F7. Got to make sure it's lit up here. Because I don't want to be coming up here and there being mobs all over the place when I come back up to do some more work. That looks about right now. Okay, so let's have a look in bat mode. Have a nice little fly around in bat mode. And up. Jump. Thank you. So, we've got this rather large disc formed. And I'm planning on using stone bricks and other stone bricks and chiseled stone bricks and all sorts of variations of stone bricks to make some form of pattern on the top. I started using stone bricks just to use them up, but it got a bit material intensive and we started running low on materials. So I've took the top of the mountainside off and I've just taken that little lip there. I've got to do something around the edge here because I don't want to put torches on. I want to put, let's say, half slabs around it or something. So I'm going to need a slope or a half slab or something there to stop mobs being able to spawn around the side instead of those stone blocks. But it's sort of like that. That's got the right sort of look about it right now. Going down to an entrance down there. I currently don't have the schematic loaded in. But I did the outline shape using the schematic and now I'm filling it all in and doing it myself. Just on this side, it's just high enough so that mobs won't be able to get up onto the platform. So the platform's going to be a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks high. And people will be able to stand here 6 blocks high and have a look around the outside. And something may end up being built here. Who knows? Other people will have chance to do stuff. That's a spot I need to light up. Now the next stage that I'm going to be working on is going to be taking out the underside here. Did a little bit of building stuff up just to try and give myself some sort of ceiling. It's going to be built into the mountain, so I'm going to get on with ripping most of that down, including all this cliffside, so that with the outside edge is going to look right, and around here as well. But I may have more of an internal block, so I may not go much further than sort of here, this edge, take this edge out and redesign it slightly. So we've got a sort of like a half circular room on the outside. Take this little section out here to keep it coming round into this section, so I'll probably take that bit out. There will be great pillars and things looking like it's holding it all up, which should be good. But the majority of it is going to be straightforward, and then I can get a bit crafty with some of the rarer blocks, some of the carpenter's blocks and chisel blocks to try and make something cool looking. But there's going to be a lot of ripping stuff down in this section in order to build this up. One, for the supplies. I've just ripped a few bits off, and I've still got a decent supply, but not much stone anymore. I've got a load of stone bricks. So I can do some more design work to give a rough shape. But I also need to start working on ripping and removing a lot of this out. I don't know if I want to rip the top bit out. I think I might just make that a ceiling section. Like, make it so that it's just flush here. Let's see. Yeah, like make a flush design. Maybe put something in it like this. I don't want to really use all my bricks up at the minute. That's the thing, because resources are tight. I just put a rooftop on it like that, just for now, up to this point here, so that it just hangs nicely, like so. So it looks like it's perched on top of the mountain rather than removing the whole mountain. I don't want to remove the whole mountain. That's far too much work. And to do that, I'm going to need some new tools. So I'm thinking that I'm going to get on with making some new stuff. The smeltery seems to have slightly disappeared. Ah, smeltery has been constructed down here. Wonder who's doing stuff down here and leaving it unlit. That is some sort of automation system. No doubt Teddy here will be showing you an episode soon enough. Seared cobblestone. Can you use seared cobblestone as the base for it? Wow, that's cool. Well, that's interesting. I'm not going to give too much spoilers away. I've just had a look at it already. Teddy's no doubt going to be doing something over there. Let's get back into Nemsun form. Let's be me again. Get my hearts back. And it's nearly time to sleep as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself some excavators. I'm going to make a hammer for getting rid of the stone quickly, and I'm going to make an excavator for getting rid of the dirt quickly, and start leveling those up. Now, these plates and hammerheads and stuff, they're fairly material intensive, but I think we've probably got all of the things I need in here already. Yeah, a large plate and a large tool binding. We've got a tool binding, not a large tool binding. Ah, there it is, tough tool binding. Yeah, so I'm going to get on with getting prep work done, because there's currently nothing in the smeltery. We've got a few materials in the smeltery. There's all that Damascus... Well, there was a lot of Damascus steel that I had in here before. But I'm going to make it a Damascus steel one. And I'll be back for the construction in a minute. Alrighty, well, I've got the first few bits done. Damascus steel excavator. These have a material cost of 8. And Damascus steel hammerhead, material cost 8. And a couple of tough tool rods, which material cost 3. If you press shift over these tough rod casts and stuff, it tells you what materials you can make things out of, which is pretty good. So I've been looking through the list and looking at what sort of like the best and most abundant source of materials we've got right now. And other than those 8 Damascus steel that I've put back away, I've used all the Damascus steel that I'm going to use for these guys. These are material cost 8, and I need a few of them. I need some, let's see, I need 2 for that, and I need 1 for that. So I need 3 of the plates altogether. 3 of the plates altogether and 2 tough bindings altogether. So I went back to copper because we've got a lot of copper. There's a lot of blocks of copper there and stuff, so there's a lot of copper for me to use. So I thought I would use up copper. All of these things are upgradable, which makes them really awesome. If you check this out, parts can be replaced. So I will be able to replace parts for better materials later on in the game. So for now, this feels like the best option for me, is to go with these kind of copper parts and Damascus steel parts, and hopefully it'll all go together well. It'll all fit together, hopefully. Van Hal, all amazing. Oh, amazing. What's amazing? What's amazing? Yeah, what's amazing? One more, no, 2 more. Vanilla dungeon under my base. Ah, cool. We found a little spawn under the base. Nice. On Valhalla Island. That's pretty cool. I like. Right, we're going to construct this so that I've got the tools I need, because, man, digging all that lot out without the right tools is going to be a real big pain. I tried looking at paper to get me extra modifiers, and for these excavators and big bulky things, they just don't work. So let's have a looky here. We got that. We got one of those. We're going to have one. Oh, I don't need a tough tool binding. Oh, I made a one without needing it. Oh, well, there'll be one spare for somebody else. Put the copper plates on there, and that looks pretty cool. I like that. So this will give us a mining level of redstone. And that's not too bad, because I can level it up to the next level. Redstone should also include diamond, according to Teddy's video. So, redstone and diamond, and then I'll level it up and it'll take obsidian, which is good. I don't think there's going to be anything in there that I'm going to be missing. It does a mining speed of 1.6, though. That's like the worst bit, but it's got a very good durability because of the steel involved in it. The reinforced 2 from the Damascus steel gives us a bonus, and the handle modifier and things like that. Minus speed 5, minus speed 5. They're all minus speed 5, and yet the final product is minus speed 1.6. I don't know. So this is the hammer. This is them. Oh, get off! I'm typing here. Nem's hammer. Nice and simple for now. I can change the name whenever I upgrade parts. So for now it's just Nem's hammer. And that'll do. This is going to have one of those, and give us that, which then gives us a cool looking thing, which is going to be Nem's... Gimme. Nem's excavator. 2 spaces. No, 1 space. How many spaces do you want to have? I wonder if it'll take that back. Take that back. Vator. There we go. Nem's excavator with spaces in. Oh well. It does 6 attack damage though. That's pretty good. That's 5 attack damage. That's a 6 attack damage. So my sword is 6 attack damage. So if I get caught out, I can just hit things with my excavator and my hammer when they get too close to me. That's going to be a minus speed of 1.66 again, but a very high durability again. No, that's okay. I can, like I say, I can upgrade these things in the future, which is the best part of this version of Tinker's, in the way that we're using it. It's very, 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 very useful like that. Nighttime again. We're going to sleep. We're going to sleep, peoples. People sleeps. Yep. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. That's it. Van Hal left the game. That's good. We're very, very aware that nighttime causes mobs to spawn on the server, and to make things easier for everybody, we have sort of this little agreement that we will go and sleep when we need to sleep, just to help a brother out, like make sure we don't get killed. I've got to decide what I want to set up next, and I think I'm going to take out a bit of this corner to work it around, so we can check out these excavators and pop a 3x3 area when you do excavation. So you can dig a little bit and take it all out. It's not too slow, I suppose. It's not too shabby, is it? Not too shabby at all. That's pretty fast. Like that. And the hammer will do the same, but with stone or mining resources generally. It'll also take out other blocks as well. So now I've just got to sit and level this up to make it faster, get a few modifiers on it. They do require a lot of XP. I mean, this is, I've just hit it a few times. It does seemingly get an XP per block that I mine, because that's 30 XP there, and I've got 30 cobble. So it's got 30 XP. So each time I dig like this, it'll get 9 more, which is pretty cool. Yeah, 39. So it shouldn't take me too long to level these up and make a fair use of it to get going. And I'll be using my other picks and stuff to level up a bit more here and there as well, just to use the odd blocks like that, and then the bigger blocks like this. There we go. And it should be able to mine all the resources that we need as well. So I should be able to take those, yeah, Thorncraft ores at the same time. Yeah, so that works. And I'm just going to work my way around this area. I think I may square that off a bit around the corner so that we've got a room going around this large area here, so it still looks like it's built inside the mountain, because that's an important part, is keeping the structure of the mountain without just building on the mountain. I'm going to be doing lots of structuring around the mountain like that. There we go. Smash. Smash, smash, smash. That's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. Next episode, I should have more progress completed for this. But I also want to start working on a bit of Botania. Now, the basics of Botania are earlier in the Age of Adventure series. The basics of Botania I've already done on camera, on video, as part of this series. So if you want to go back and find out what the basics for Botania are, then go and check out my earlier videos in the playlist linked to this series. I'm going to set up a few basic mana generation things around the place, just to get myself get going again, because we need to get back up to speed. I did a fair amount of Botania last time around on the other server. I got all the way up to destroying the Guardian of Gaia, so there's quite a lot already been done. And I would like to get back up to that stage and continue, but then there's nothing left to develop. So I'm going to do some Botania, and I'm also going to do some other bits and pieces as well. Maybe other magical mods are going to get some of my attention as well this time around. So the Druids Tale will expand out into being more, not just druidic magics and the like. Should be good. And I'm going to do a lot more building around the place to start off with, though, and decorations and decorational blocks and things. We're gonna have to go through a few stages here of building, as well as just playing around with modded items and the mods themselves. So the more time I put into playing on the server, the more things we're going to end up achieving, and the more bits and pieces we're going to come out with at the end of it all. So you've got all that to look forward to. I hope you're enjoying the series so far and the idea of some of the builds and the like. I've got a new version of the pack in the works. I am nearly ready to release it. It should be coming out either today or tomorrow on the ATLauncher version 2.04. And that's got a few new bits and pieces in it, as well as a few updates for the mods that we've already currently got in the pack as it is. Hopefully it's another good stable version. This pack seems to be pretty stable at the minute. It's not really a difficult pack to run on your machine either. It's pretty lightweight as it goes, which is one of the advantages of only having these adventuring type mods. It's pretty low key. It doesn't use a lot of resources on your computer. And that and all the world gen and things that I've done or changed around should make things a lot easier for you to enjoy a really cool pack, I hope you think. I hope you think and you are enjoying. We are getting quite a lot of people downloading the pack and using the pack, which pleases me greatly. There's people who are setting up their own servers as well, and feel free to do so. Feel free to set up your own server. Feel free to make videos on Utopia³ pack. It's not just the server that's allowed to do things like that. And let us know in the forums, and you can tweet me, you can Twitter me, you can Twitter me these things at Nemsun on Twitter, and let me know that you're doing things, and I'll go and take a look at what you're doing, and hopefully I'll enjoy. Hopefully. I do like the interaction, so give us a bell. Let me know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and if I can help out at all, I will do. Alright guys, well, I got a lot of digging ahead of me and a lot of building to do, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of Utopia³ the Age of Adventure. See you later.